Jev, first of all, just welcome to Gateshead. Obviously joining on loan from Hull. First off, just how are you feeling now to be here and get everything sorted?
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, the window's coming to an end, and I'm happy to be here eventually and ready to start the season. Or continue with the season, and join in with the team.
And what was it, I suppose, about the club and that kind of tempted you into coming and joining?
Well, one of my mates, Matty, was obviously here last year, won the league with, and he speaks highly of the club, and he's telling me everything. The lads are great, just the life in general, and he said it's a great club for me to come and learn and develop my skills.
And obviously for you as a young player, obviously coming from the 21s, over at Hull, how much are you looking at this as a place for you to develop and, like you say, better your skills, really?
Yeah, of course. It's just like, it's men's football. It's a completely different game. It's more physical, more demanding. Obviously, it's a league. Well, there's still a league in the under-21s, but it's more on it. There's fans that come in and watch every week and pay to watch, and it's just more on the line, more to win the game.
So obviously you mentioned there a little difference to 21s football. Playing in front of fans is obviously one of the big ones. How much of a difference do you think that makes for a player?
Yeah, it's massive difference because there's just pressure, more pressure in fact. So the fans expect high standards, and if you lose they'll get on you. If you're winning they'll be behind you, and sometimes when you're losing they'll also be behind you to try and get you back in the game. It's just a bit different to the 23s, but from what I've experienced so far, I really enjoy the fans being on us, and sometimes when they get at us it brings a boost of morale of the team and win the game.
And this isn't sort of your first entry into senior football. Of course, at the back end of last season, had a loan spell at Falkirk up in Scotland. And so for you, I mean, how did you find that, and how do you feel that sort of helped bring you on coming into this loan now?
Yeah, it was a massive learning curve. That obviously living away from home, playing men's football, like I say, it's in a league where the fans need you to get 3 points because it affects them so much if you lose. But yeah, it's just like a building stone for me that helped me to get where I am today and hopefully win with Gateshead.
And for you, of course, it's coming into the National League now. A lot of experienced players, both defensively, obviously here with your teammates, and both attacking that you'll be playing up against. But how much are you just looking forward to playing against players who've had those sort of hundreds of games behind them in their career?
Yeah, of course. I'm very excited to play. Yeah, I learned so much more from experienced players like the Gaffer. He's played 100 games in the Premier League. I learned a lot from him because I'm a defender as well. But just from playing against him, when you make a mistake, you learn from your mistake, and it doesn't happen again. Or it sometimes happens again, but 9 times out of 10 it doesn't. And just learning. It's just all learning. I learn by playing. That's how I learn. Yeah.
And for you, as a player, as a defender, I mean, what sort of style of player do you feel you'd kind of describe yourself as?
I'd say a ball playing centre half. I can play with the ball at my feet. I win my headers. Yeah, ball playing centre half, I'd say. And
obviously Saturday coming up back at home after being away in midweek. But I mean, for you, obviously, how much are you just looking forward to being involved at home and potentially getting your first game as well?
Yeah, I'm very looking forward to it. We had training today and that went well, and it's all just building to the weekend now, and I'm very much looking forward to hopefully playing my first game here.